What's up, people? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy J-Man DLC. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm still trying to get over Wednesday nights after the heartbreaks of all heartbreaks. I'm still trying to get over it. I'm sure the entire public is. But what I'll do in this video is let's analyze England's World Cup in general. Like, we can talk this game and the tournament as a whole. So yeah. If we're gonna be realistic, I say in general, I feel like we haven't performed amazingly well in this tournament. I just feel like the only best game we've had was the second half against Croatia on the opening day of the group stages, and that's where we were scintillating. But ever since then, we've kind of struggled and we kind of stumbled our way through, if you know what I mean. Ghana 0-0, Panama 2-0 win, DR Congo having to come from behind and win, Norway coming from behind, and then we get to this game in particular. The game against Argentina, where for 60 minutes it was quite even. It was fine. You know, we went 1-0 up, and I felt at that time this was a time to go and kill that game and get that second goal. But then, as I mentioned in my match review, the moment Tuchel decided to bring on the defensive subs, I feared the worst, and you just knew what could happen. And what happened in those last 20 minutes? Argentina turned on the screw. Because how is it we can go 1-0 up in the 55th minute, and then we decide to, instead of getting that second goal, we decide to sit back? Like, why? You cannot sit back and defend against a team like Argentina, because all you're asking for is for problems and troubles. And unfortunately, we paid the price for it, because I think the moment we went into a defensive lineup, Argentina smelt blood and took advantage. And the changes that Argentina made a huge impact. It really did. Because all we did, we just allowed crosses coming through. We just allowed free headers coming through. It's almost like, I don't know, man. And then the equaliser that we conceded, a long range shot from Fernandes, and then a free header from Lautaro Martinez, which then in the end compounded our exit from the World Cup in the semi-finals again. And again, it's the same old feeling of what it could have been. And I'm sitting here right now saying what it could have been. And that it's heartbreaking, man. It really is. It really is. But then I feel sorry for the players, because they've given everything. Bellingham and Kane, they carried us through. These two carried us through. And what's their reward? To be knocked out of the semi-finals, man. Another 60 more years of hurt and heartbreak. I mean, when are we ever gonna get the job done? I have to ask myself, what is missing? What is missing? Why is it we just can't get over the line when it really matters the most? Like, it's all good getting to Euro finals. it's all good getting to three. It was all good to get to what, a World Cup semi final in 2018, a World Cup quarter final in 2022 in Qatar, and now here we are in 2026 World Cup semi final in the States, Mexico, and Canada. And sadly enough, we've just fallen short once again. And it's heartbreaking, man. It's heartbreaking. And as I mentioned before, I love Tuchel, but and I praise him for the change. I praise him when he gets things right. But in this game in particular, as I mentioned in my match review, he fucked up big time. As I mentioned, he effed up big time because what he should have done, he should have made attacking subs at that point. I don't know why we went ultra defensive. Tony Rashford came on far too late. The moment we went 2-1 down, they came on far too late. If you wanted control in the midfield, many should have come on. I don't understand why he didn't play a single minute. I don't understand that. Gordon coming off made zero sense because all you're doing you lose that outlet. We lost that outlet, and for that moment we were just defending in our own yard, in our own box, inviting pressure to Argentina, and Argentina capitalized on it. It's heartbreaking, man. It hurts. It hurts. I love Tuchel, man, but he really effed up at the critical stage of this competition, man. In a game like this, it hurts because we so had it. We so had it, man, and it hurts. It absolutely hurts. I mean, there's so much we can talk about. I mean, I think let's also look at the squad that Tuchel picked for this World Cup. Now, you could argue that Maguire should have been there, Morgan Gibbs-White should have been there, Walton, Bowen. You can even say Lewis Hall, maybe Trent, Palmer, Foden. You know, I can go on and on and on and on and on and on. You know, it's good about. I feel like the combination of Anderson and Rice, like, I like those two, yeah. But it's all good having athletes, but you also need a little bit of technical players to carry the ball through. We lack that, and I feel like many have shown haven't played more. Who knows? Who would have known? It's a shame, and now we got to deal with this third, fourth place playoff final, which I don't think any of the players didn't want. We don't want. I don't think the France players wanted either. But what can you do? What can we do? I should be sitting there talking about that England got to the World Cup final, but here we are. I'm sitting there talking about another England heartbreak, another disappointment. I mean, look, do I trust Tuchel? Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. You know, this is one that this one I'll allow this one. This one was, he messed up big time. That was a one-off. I'll allow this one. And I would personally give him the whole Euros, because we still got the Euros still to come in 2 years' time. I don't know, World Cup in 4 years' time. But then, but again, it's all good. You know, getting to the final part. You know, when it's a final or semi-final, but are we ever gonna get over the line when it really matters? Do you know what I mean? So, man, like it's been an amazing World Cup. There's no denying that, and I know that Sunday's final between Argentina and Spain is gonna be a classic. But yeah, but for now though, it's just yeah, I think the whole world, the whole public of England, we're still trying to get over this disappointment. But yeah, it hurts. But really positive. Club football's back very soon. that's one positive. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I feel like we've been underwhelming in this tournament, but we go to another semi-final. That's progress, but the next step now is try to win something, because coming so close is not good. It's not good enough. It's nowhere near good enough. You gotta try and win it, and that's something that we got there. We nearly got there, and it's fallen out of our hands. So there we have it. Like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next upload. Love and God bless.